everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2013 movie Oculus. The movie is written and directed by Mike Flanagan, and this movie follows a brother and sister. When they were kids, their parents had bought this mirror and everything, and it made their parents kind of lose their minds, and they ended up getting killed because of it. And as adults, the kids are trying to figure out how to destroy this mirror and everything. So this was a alright movie. It's not really my type of movie. I'm not really into the whole ghost and demon, or the ghost and supernatural type horror movies like this is. But I think this one was okay. The cast in here was pretty decent, I guess. Karen Gillan plays Kaylee, and Annalise Basso plays the younger version of Kaylee, and they both do a good job as a character, and I like that they actually really do look a lot alike. I mean, it's believable that Annalise Basso is a younger version of her. I thought that was they did a really good job on picking somebody that could pass as a younger version. Brenton Thwaites and Garrett Ryan Ewald plays Tim. Brenton Thwaites is the older version, and Garrett Ryan Ewald is the younger version. And I can pretty much say the same thing about them. They both they both were good in the role and believable as the older and younger version. I thought that was pretty good too. They did a pretty good job on that part. And then their mom is played by Katie Sackhoff. Her name's Marie, and she did an alright job and everything. We don't really get to see much of her because she's like locked up in a room and everything as she starts to go insane. And then their dad, Alan, is played by Rory Cochrane, and he locks himself in a room too and doesn't really do anything. It just kind of, the mirror kind of has them hallucinating, and it's really weird because you don't know what's real and what isn't and everything. And I did kind of like that aspect of the movie because you don't know what's real and what's not and everything. But I've seen movies that do that, do it a lot better than this movie did, personally, to me. But and one thing I also got to say that I liked about this is it doesn't rely heavily on jump scares. That was one of the things that I was like, this movie's gonna be really bad about the jump scares, but it really isn't. They did a good job on that too and everything. But and the cinematography in this is really good as well. I think it had some really good cinematography, and Mike Flanagan's directing is really good. But as for the rest of the movie, personally, I didn't care too much for this. I felt like it was really slow paced, like a lot of the ghost movies and stuff are and everything. This movie had a really slow pace and everything. It didn't really start getting extremely interesting to me until the third act and everything. And I will say the ending of this I think was great because it had a really dark ending and everything. And it kind of took me by surprise because I wasn't expecting it to go the way it did and everything. So I did like the ending of it and everything, where I'm not going to say what happens in case you haven't seen it, because I don't know how good this movie did or anything, but yeah, I know I had a couple of friends that told me they hoped this movie had gotten a sequel. I don't really see why it needs one. I mean, they could make prequels, I guess, or they could make a sequel, but really and truly, I think this is one of those that's a one and done type movie. I don't think they ever made any sequels to it that I know of. One of the other things I didn't like about this movie is the score that by the Newton Brothers. It just feels really generic. Like pretty much it sounds like the same thing you get from all the ghost movies and stuff like that. Like, it just felt really generic and everything. And while this is an alright movie. It's probably one that I'm not going to want to rewatch anytime soon, if ever, because, like I said, it just isn't really my type of movie and everything. But I promised Esley from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews that I would review the movies that I won in the giveaway and everything, and he had warned me that they weren't all that great, but this one I thought was just okay. It could have been a lot better. I think it could have been a lot worse too. I've seen worse ghost movies than this, but it's just not one that I really liked a lot. But it's not really my type of horror, though. I personally prefer slashers or like stuff, psychological stuff. And this is kind of a psychological thriller and everything. It does have some good things, but it also feels like it rips off a lot of stuff. I mean, because it has elements like The Shining and stuff, them going insane from being isolated. Because they go back to this mirror thing, and this house is that they went to as kids. One of them doesn't even remember any of it and everything, so it reminded me of that. And yeah, so there are a lot of things. Like I said, this is an okay movie, and I don't think it's absolutely terrible or anything, but I don't think it's great either. It's just an alright movie, not one that I personally would want to rewatch. If you're into the ghost movies and stuff like that, which I know a lot of people are, then yeah, you probably would enjoy it. I just don't, like I said, it's just not really my type of movie and everything, so that's really it. So I'd give Oculus a 5 out of 10, because I did think it was alright, but it's not one that I would want to rewatch very often, if ever. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments what you think of Oculus, because I know that I think it did okay, or did pretty decent in the theaters. I honestly don't remember. I didn't even remember that it came out in the year 2013. I thought it came out like in 2009 or something like that. So I honestly don't really, I barely remember this movie getting released and stuff. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of it. And this one was my review for day 15 of my 31 Days of Horror. I'm still a little bit behind. I'm hoping to get caught up by the end of the night. The next one I'll be reviewing is Wes Craven's Cursed, which I'm excited to watch that one, because it's the unrated version that I won from Esley from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews giveaway, and I've never seen the unrated version, so I'm really excited about watching that. And I don't really even remember the rated version, so I'm hoping that I really enjoy this movie, because I haven't seen it in a very, very long time. So, but I'll have my review up for that later on, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.